Hi, 64 Studios 101 here.
And Doofin12 here as well.
So, today we are doing another Chef Clown Man commentary.
This time on episode 3, Daddy's Experiments.
Alright, so, not much else to say, let's start it. Alright, same intro
as always. Hopefully every episode will always have an intro, except unless there's an occasional special thing.
Yeah, like Christmas episode has a special thing.
Slightly.
Yeah.
But anyway,
more on that
we'll
later.
more on that later.
Yeah. So...
Okay, yeah, Chef... yeah, it's a catchy theme song. Yeah.
So, Daddy's Experiments. Now, in all honesty, I think this is probably my weakest episode in terms of music. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe Chef Clown Man.
Also, the title card, I feel this is pretty good, though, but yeah. Though there are some errors. But anyway, yeah.
I just had some drums for the title card.
So yeah, I like the way Clownman looks in that scientist outfit, and I also think this is a good beginning, just him being himself, doing experiments. That's a good piece of animation.
This was actually a comic that I had written. And
he wrote it like in the style of a newspaper comic.
Doofin12 over there adapted it, made it a whole lot better.
Yeah, there was actually my original idea, but he did it one base.
Yeah.
Okay. And I like this. Okay, and then as you've noticed, Clownman moves in the background. Nowadays, I tape him down to the background.
Doggy.
Yeah.
So.
And also, as you notice, their skin looks really light. It's almost transparent because the paint pen I was using was running out at that point. And okay, so this mailman who's played by 64 Studios 101, he looks a bit big in comparison to them. So the way I solved it was I made it sort of look like he was in front of them. In front of Clownman, rather. Yeah.
I think it works.
Yeah, I think it does.
Well. Certainly well enough.
Yeah. And then they're talking about the letter, and as you'll notice, the letter sort of moves whenever a different one talks.
Yeah.
Because I didn't bother to tape it down or anything. And
it's okay, though.
And it's pretty cool. Okay, that was stupid. But yeah, they're just.
Save that for Chef Coolman.
In his original episode, did he?
Dr. Daddy just walks in. He's like, "Hey guys, I need some help with some experiments. You don't know me yet, but why don't you all help?"
I do like the better. Yeah. And I'd love it if the letter was written in a way so you could just see like one bit at a time, but that's not how I wrote it, unfortunately. Well, then that's not how anyone would really write a letter. So yeah. If you'll notice, the 20 sort of, you can tell I first wrote it as a number, then I decided to write it as a word instead. And I don't think capital F or D for Father Daddy is correct. I'm good at I know cursive lowercase letters. I should know cursive capital letters.
I know like 2 cursive capital letters.
Okay, so now we're at Dr. Daddy's laboratory. It's a pretty good design, I guess, for the main room. And Dr. Daddy, of course, he made his first appearance all that time ago.
Chef Meet and Greet versus Chef Clown Man, the penultimate episode of Chef Meet and Greet, whatever that means.
It means like the second to last,
yeah.
Not the penultimate episode.
I know.
Okay, yeah, that animation. I feel like it could be better, but it was good enough. And anyway, the sound when the rocks hit his head, those are taken from Hanna-Barbera cartoons, which probably means like a suit or whatever. Yeah, and.
It's probably better animation than Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, but anyway, I like that. Yeah, I like that bit that just happened.
Yeah.
It's a good little
flashback sequence. Reference.
Yeah, and it helps, like, it builds onto the joke as well as being funny on its own. And the door. I should have taped down that door.
Well. Anyway, I was saying that I'm thinking some of these backgrounds remind me a bit of, like, Black Labs and stuff from Chef Meet and Greet.
Yeah, it's sort of similar. I don't really know how to draw any laboratories any other way. So... And then, yeah, I like how they have sliding doors here to make it look all high-tech or whatever.
I love how you don't see Johnson in the maze.
I mean, I partly did that because it meant less animation, but I also did it because it's funnier that way.
Yeah,
and the sound when he screams, they're all archive footage. I don't remember what exactly from.
Chef Meet and Greet stuff, probably.
Yes, I believe so, yes. And yeah, Clownman, of course, he just immediately comes out because mazes are easy for him.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how that makes sense, but the point of Clownman isn't always to make sense.
Yeah.
And then this is a nice montage.
A great montage. As I said, this is pretty weak music. It's basically just a remix of my Johnson's Job interview title card music.
Unfortunately, when Clownman's pouring out the whatever it is just like sort of has a weird look as it hits the ground. But yeah, I like that.
Most of the stuff is quite good.
There's this sequence where he just randomly changes emotions like that. I don't think he's bipolar. He just it's weird.
Not in a bad way.
Yeah. So then they get. So anyway, as we've said before, we record these things with just looking at the visuals and knowing from memory what they're saying, so it's sort of hard to.
It's okay though.
Yeah, it's sort of hard to say what we're supposed to when they're just opening and closing their mouths.
It's
Then
amazing.
they're testing out Dr. Daddy's thing that might change the world. Anyway,
I have created something that might change the world.
Yeah, basically that. Except in Dr. Daddy's weird, kind of sort of British accent, kind of sort of this thing. Yeah, the animation when he lifts his arms, the animation's good, but there's something about the way he looks with his arms up that looks weird in this episode a bit. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
And then of course, because Johnson sort of struggling in experiments, I guess, for whatever the reason, Dr. Daddy thinks that Johnson is the one who is the really stupid one.
Yeah.
Which is really true, obviously. And then more talking. Again, it's hard to say.
I just basically all the original music I composed for this was just randomly banging on drums, cooling the drums, if you will.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but anyway, Dr. Daddy, like as you notice when he lifts the thing, his mouth is open for a frame, and that's only because I forgot to make a frame where his mouth wasn't open. But that's fine. It actually makes it better.
And I just did a remix of Johnson's Job Interview. Alright, now Clownman's smart and he
recites the quadratic formula because
it sounds smart.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the stuff. He's the smart one.
Anyway, and then Johnson, of course, is happy that he's smarter, and he imagines just
sadly one of these was the thumbnail.
Yeah, but
I wanted it to be something in the lab, but
but I do really like that. Though the thing is, of course, I only animated the parts of them that move, and I should have animated the bit of Clownman's arm that hangs off the table because it looks sort of weird when the rest of him moves, but not anything else. But I was right not to animate their leg though.
Yeah. So
and then of course, then Clownman starts getting stupider again. Wait, no, that's not happening yet, is it? Or is it? Anyway,
Friday when he's talking about how Johnson would surely qualify.
I love the way he talks when he's intelligent. There's something about maybe it's just because I'm young and I think it sounds intelligent, but it does sort of have an air of superiority that obviously isn't really there. But he obviously isn't really superior or whatever. But he's like those people who's like, oh, I'm better than you.
Basically me.
Yeah, right. And then then he gets stupid, and then he drinks it again.
I was the one who decided to have it crash when it goes off screen.
Yeah, and that was a good idea.
Obviously, I made a big contribution.
Yeah. I mean, he did sort of do what's kind of like a rough draft, though. The actual script of this is mine. And the original idea, I believe, was mine.
To be honest, the original comic was much worse. Dr. Daddy just randomly coming in.
Yeah, but I did use some ideas, like the thing with that thing that makes you smarter, that came from the comic, so I have to thank you for that.
Yeah, that worked. So this is the shortest episode, perhaps even a bit too short.
Yeah, it's
like 10 minutes and 15 seconds.
Slightly listened. I like the animation when he
Nevertheless, said that Clownman doesn't have a heart.
Yeah, he's acting like it's just Clownman who is anything.
I'm kind of fed up with cartoons being so mean-spirited sometimes, so a lot of times we try to have a bit of a heart to Chef Clownman.
Yeah, sometimes. Like, the key
we want everything to work out.
Exactly, we do. And we don't really think it's funny when someone gets a lot of abuse and a lot of bad stuff happening to him. Like, that isn't funny.
Yeah.
So, unlike the writer, like some writer of certain cartoons seem to think it is, but we don't.
Yeah.
And so that was originally this is originally the ending when he says, "Candy store, here I come," and it was too short. So then I added this bit in the candy store, which is pretty funny. The way he's eating all that candy, and I also like the background. And the shop guy makes his first appearance here too. So yay! And then this when he asks for change for a penny, that was also going to be the ending, and that was still too short.
Yeah.
So, and this bit in where Johnson's talking about how Clownman's pretty nice for giving that money.
Clownman isn't so bad after all, you know.
And then he asks for the money back. So which gets him. Again, I like to think he doesn't actually get the money back. Yeah. Now, I also, of course, Clown Man, yeah.
Right,
in the Star Trek style, of course. But anyway, then there's... So then the credit... It's a pretty short credit list this episode. It's not the shortest. That'll be Freezing Fun with Chef Clownman. More on that later. But anyway, yeah.
See, Hanna-Barbera is credited for sound effects.
And then the end. Yeah.
So, pretty fun episode.
Yeah.
Not our best and not our worst.
Not our best. It's the first. I think it's the first one that pretty much completely holds up. Though the ones before that, they're sort of drag it in places, and the plots aren't actually all that creative. I have to admit.
It's not until next episode, which is all Christmassy, that I actually get pretty good with music, in my opinion.
And that's another step up in quality. But
that's next time, hopefully, maybe even on Christmas.
Yeah, who knows?
Time will tell. It always does. Okay. So, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Goodbye.